right, welcome back to 956 Rips. Today's going to be a fun video for me at least. Hopefully you guys enjoy it too. And hopefully we get some good hits out of here. But we're going to be putting up one jumbo hobby versus two regular hobby boxes in a little battle here. So it's been about a week or so since I've ripped a decent box. I did some retail rips earlier in the week. Didn't hit a whole lot of anything as expected, but it was fun. There were some Valentine's Day gifts for my wife and kids, so I enjoyed it. But today we're going to be doing, like I said, 2026 Series 1 Jumbo and a 2026 Series 1 hobby boxes. So we're going to get one auto and one relic out of the Jumbo, and one auto or relic, two autos or two relics out of the hobby, or one and one, or however it may come out. But let's get to a ripping. We're gonna have 20 packs, so 40 packs of hobby, and what is this, 10 packs. So we'll do, four hobbies four hobby packs for every jumbo pack, I guess. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a long video, so just get ready to sit back and enjoy some retail, some ripping fun. And I've said this before. I'm gonna save the two silver packs that we have up at the top, or I guess it's gonna be a total of four silver packs, or white packs now, for another video later on. See what we got. These two silver packs I'm gonna save for another video. I did rip one hobby not on video, so I do have one more white pack that I need to, when we do that video, I'm gonna send to my buddies to show them what we got in that one. But let me just get all this situated here, and then we'll get going. I think today's the first game day of spring training, at least for the Padres. My sister and brother-in-law and kids are there in Arizona watching the Padres spring training. I sent them a couple of jerseys, see if they can give me any Padre autographs, Manny Machado or Fernando Tatis autographs, but we'll see what happens. The weather's been kind of bad in Southern California, and I know it's in Arizona, but I don't know if it'll be any better over there. All right. So we're gonna get a lot of base cards. We're gonna have a ton of cards here, so I need to make sure I have plenty of room. But let's get started. So we're gonna do our first four packs of hobby. Let's just get right into it. So hopefully we hit at least in one of the two hobbies and auto. They're not coming out of hobbies like update series, which everyone got used to for a little bit there towards the end of last year. But Series 1, they print them to the moon and back, so you're not going to get a whole lot, especially out of retail. All right, there's our first four packs. I'm going to move you a little bit. Let's see. There you go. All right. So we've all seen the base. Let's just go straight through the base. All right, here's our first insert. Hit, will you? And that's going to be Alex Freeland with the Dodgers on the 1991. So when we get our hits, if we get any hits, we're going to keep the hobbies on the right and the jumbo hobbies on the left. As far as hits, everything else we'll kind of just put together there. All right. So here we go. We got a Kyle Schwarber on the greatest hits. Like I said, we're going to get a ton of cards out of here. Alright. We got a rookie on the big ticket players, and that's going to be Roman Anthony right there. So it is a common insert, but it is a Roman Anthony, so we'll throw it up there for right now. Maybe coming down later. We'll see what happens, see what we get. Alright. So we do got another 1991 Pete Alonso. So that's our first 4 packs right there. We'll get right into the jumbo. So I know you can't get extra relics out of here, but they're not, they're every couple of jumbos. All right, let's see. We got a couple of turnaround cards here. So we got a, let's see. What is this? Christian Moore. Let's do this. So we got a Bobby Witt Jr. on the 2025 All Tops team. Those are pretty cool cards. We got a Jeremy Pena on a rainbow foil. And then we got Corbin Carroll on the 1991. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Next 4 out of the hobby. The first hobby. Wow, I can't get it. Let's see. All right. So we're gonna have something here. I think it's gonna be an auto. Yeah, it's going to be an on-card auto. I think it's on-card. We'll see what it is. Let's see. Maybe it's a sticker. It is a Cincinnati Red. It looks like it's going to be a pitcher. Zach Maxwell. I thought it was on-card, but it is a sticker. And it is an auto. We'll take it. Not sure who Zach Maxwell is. Crazy-looking signature there. But it is a Baseball Stars autograph Cincinnati Reds pitcher. But we'll take the autos out of hobby all day. Maybe we'll get something else, but that might be our hit for that box. All right. So we are going to have a Lawrence Butler, and you know what? I have it here, but out of the one hobby box I opened the other day, I did pull a Lawrence Butler 1991 relic game used jersey, and it was a green patch swatch, and it was numbered out of 99. It was a green color match, so it was pretty cool card, and it was Lawrence Butler. We've seen all the base, so we're just skipping through it. We're gonna have a turned around card, probably a rainbow foil of Vladdy Jr. All right, 4th pack. All right, we're going to have a big ticket player, BTP, and that's going to be Francisco Lindor. And that's it for that. So let's get another jumbo pack going. We're going to have some color in here. Look like maybe a gold or a yellow, but we're going to have our relic as well. Major League material. Let's see. Here's, man, I'm ruining everything here. Let's turn this around. Let's go like this. We got a few things going on here. So we got Ellie De La Cruz, big ticket players. We got Carson Williams on the 1991. Let's see. Peyton Tolley, Sand Glitter, exclusive to Jumbo. All right, well, we got a Teoscar Hernandez. Let's see, Teoscar Hernandez game used memorabilia. This is pretty cool. Not numbered, but it is Major League material. But it is a Dodger. Feels a little thicker, but I guess it's just that card. We got a Matt McLean on the, I guess this is the yellow or the gold out of 399. Yellow foil, 399. 277 of 399. Our first numbered card. And then our second numbered card, Garrett Crochet with the Boston out of 2026. 1498 out of 2026. So just like that, Jumbo Hobby jumps in the lead. As expected, of course. Let me get some more of these ready. All right, we'll do our next 4. This is out of the hobby. This is going to be a base pack. Nothing in there. All right. All right. We're going to have a numbered out of 99. I don't know if that's a green. It is a green. Chase Burns, rookie pitcher with the Reds. Don't know much about him, but that's probably going to be, it is a bit off center too, right to left, thicker on the right, but numbered out of 99, 38 of 99. Not bad. Need to make some room here. All right. I don't know how many, was that 2? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So we got 2 more, and then we'll go to our jumbo. We're going to have, okay. We're going to have a 2025 all-tops team, and that's going to be Aroldis Chapman, who's, I think, already in his 40s. Oh, in his age 37 season. So he'll be 38 this year. And he is projected to be the top relief pitcher of the year. Well deserved, of course. He's still tearing it up. Hitting triple digits consistently. All right. What do we got? We got a rainbow foil of Dylan Beavers. All right. So next jumbo pack here. All right, we're gonna skip to the fun stuff. All right, we're gonna have a James Wood on the big ticket players. Cam Schlittler on the 1991. Let me see something. Oh, yeah. 1991. Bryce Harper. Rainbow foil. And that's what she wrote. And there's a Paul Skeens base. Nothing crazy with that one. All right. So the jumbo hobbies go quick, but you do get your hits out of there. All right. There's my Padres right there. We got a Kyle Schwarber on the 1991. Base pack here. What do we got? Why do we have a turnaround card? Sean Murphy, nothing special. nothing special, nothing special. Another base pack. Once you get your hit out of the regular hobby, it goes downhill from there. We did get that one green, but once you get those 1 or 2 hits, that's about it. Anything else is extra. There's a Shohei base. There is a Matt. Oh, screwing things up here. There is a Matt Chapman. Where's the Shohei? Matt Chapman, 1991, and Cal Raleigh Big Dumper base. That's the 4. On to our next jumbo. All right. I got some mega boxes in. We'll do a mega box rip next. Just to show off those. Just do a review of them, and then maybe do a hobby versus mega box battle. But I need to get some more in. So, all right. So we got. Let's see. Let's get rid of all this. There's Yu Darvish. I don't know what's going on with him. He's out for the year, but maybe he was going to retire. All right. So we got Luinder Avila on the rainbow. Ichiro, 91. And then Marcus Semien on the greatest hits. So now we're on to our last 4 of the hobby. And like I said earlier, I know those silver packs can make a big difference on the hobby. Maybe you get an auto out of there and the hobby comes back from 0. But I want to do a video of just opening the silver packs on their own. Just give me another video to do since I don't do too many. Keeps it fun. I did watch one guy, Western New York Cards, open 54 silver packs. He got a decent amount of numbered cards, not as many as he was expecting. He only got 1 auto, and it came towards the end. But it was a big auto. It was a Jack Caglione auto, so that made up the difference for only having 1. He got the big one. We got profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. of Francisco Lindor, Brian Wu, and then we got a San Diego Padre gold, and that's going to be Bradley Rodriguez. Not a well-known guy. I've never heard of him. He pitched in 7 games last year, 7.2 innings, so he did have a good ERA in those 7 games, but it is number 12 out of 2026. We'll see. I don't know if he's still on the team or not, but we'll see what happens with him this year. And now to our last pack of the first hobby box. It looks like it's a base. So now on to our next jumbo. We got 5 left after this. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. All right, we're going to have a few turnaround cards here. All right. Let's get rid of these. There's another Brian Wu. This is going to be a national. This is, what is this? A gold or yellow? Oh, nice. Washington Nationals gold sand glitter. I'll put that back there. Team card. It is numbered out of 50. 20 out of 50. Cool card. Low numbered. We got a regular sand glitter. And that's going to be Clayton Kershaw. That's going to be his last card, I guess. I like that one. Not a rookie, but it is a big name pitcher. Throw him back there. All right. We got a Vladimir Guerrero Sr., 1991. And a Cal Raleigh big dumper on the greatest hits. Now, getting into our second hobby box. I can get it open here. All right. All right. Let's see. Throwing the silver pack to the side. I'm gonna bust these out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Throw these back there. I'm knocking off Padre players here. All right. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go. Let's get her done. All right, we're going to have a rainbow foil or something in here. Let's see who it is. Flippity flip, Dylan Beavers, Baltimore Orioles. And then our 2 base. And we're going to have a gold. We're going to have a Nolan Ryan, 1991. And our gold is going to be Kansas City, and that's going to be Chris Bubick. We're running out of stance here. Chris Bubick out of 2026. Pitcher with the Royals, and that's going to be 1053 of 2026. Hopefully that's not our only numbered card out of there, but as you saw, we only got one numbered card and one auto, or one main hit. So hopefully that is not the only one. And then our last of the first 4. All right. Let's see, and there's Luis Angel Acuna, big ticket players, Paul Skeens, boom. All right. On to our next jumbo. Looks like we're going to have an extra hit out of here. We're going to have our relic in this one, another relic in this one. All right. We'll always take extras. You got a Profiles, Hank Aaron, Profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. The Hammer Power Class and Courage, one of the greatest to ever touch a bat. I just ruined it, but it is a Barry Larkin relic, game used memorabilia, numbered out of 150. So I guess it's the blue there. 1991 Topps relic, pretty sweet card there. Barry Larkin, legend. We got Jose Altuve on the Sand Glitter, and a Paul Skeens, 1991. All right. Next 4. So as you can see, man, just two relics alone probably going to beat that one auto with the extra numbered cards and everything. The jumbo's already far in the lead. We got a Aaron Judge greatest hits, Jacob Mizorowski, the Miz base. Okay, here's our relic. This is going to be Mookie Betts, another game used memorabilia there. Oh, knocking over Bradley Rodriguez in the back. Game used base. Cool card. So you can see the difference. That one's the blue, so that one's the numbered. So to the right, that's what we got. Our relic's probably going to be our hit. We'll see if we get another hit, but I think that's going to be it. So we got our one auto, one relic. We'll take it. We got Otto Kemp, 1991. Never heard of him, but he was on the Phillies. I don't know if he's still there. All right. What do we got? We got a turned around card. It's going to be Vladdy Jr. It's going to be a rainbow foil. O'Neal Cruz base. And now to our jumbo hobby. I love a really, really cool auto. I've seen some really good hits, especially by OG on the auto side. But we'll see what we get. There's Fernando Tatis. I'll take any auto, but, you know, they have those 75 die cuts and some other cool stuff. I'll even take that, what is it, the 1950-something Topps card that they threw in there. We got Miguel Cabrera on the 1991. Francisco Lindor, big ticket player. And then we got a turned around card, and that's going to be Carlos Estevez. Looks like he's scared of the ball there. It's a funny picture on a rainbow foil. And then Roki Future Stars. All right, so next four. All right. Looks like it's going to be a big ticket player. And that's going to be Mike Trout. Probably going to be going through some base packs now that we got a lot of our hits out of the way. Fernando Tatis on the 1991. Expecting a big year out of him, as always. Hopefully he lives up to it. He had a decent year last year. Not his, you know, nothing equal to his first year or two that he was here. But, you know, he's still a superstar, at least in my books. Might have a 1991 auto in here. Not sure. No. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. What do we got going on? Nothing here. I'm looking too far ahead. We got Kumar Rocker. We got Bronx Bombers. Let's see. Let's just do a quick flip. Joey Loperfido on the rainbow foil. James Wood, 1991. We got a Shad Mayfield. Tied down roping world champion. So something to do with rodeo, I guess. But doing the first pitch with Ranger Stadium there. And then looks like the rest of the base. All right, next four. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're down to 8 packs here and 2 packs jumbo. And we're going to have a New York Yankee, Derek Jeter on the 1991. JT Ginn base. Base pack. All right. Mike Yastrzemski, Phillies, and Marcelo Meyer, Future Stars. I got a Marcelo Myers auto. It was a redemption. I got it back a few weeks ago from, I think, Update or Series 2. I don't remember. There's Jesse Eisenberg on the first pitch. Already got one of his cards. and Hunter Brown. Second to last jumbo pack. We're still missing our auto. Still missing our auto. There's another 91 in here. See that red back there? Let's see. We got a lot going on here. And still no auto that I can see. There's Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball. Greatest hits, Christian Yelich. Oh, I'm dropping cards. All right. That was a CJ. I thought it was Abrams. Eric Lauer, Sandglitter. And there's Yoshinobu Yamamoto. Looks like it. All right. Last four. Let's see if we can get any, last pack magic here. And you got a big dumper, Cal Raleigh on the Profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. Mookie Betts. All right. Base and one more after this. Looks like we got a 91. That's going to be J-Rod on the 91. And last pack. All right. Turned around card. Oop, knocking you guys over. Ryan Ritter. That's a nice card right there. Ryan Ritter, rookie, Colorado Rocky team border card. So there's a good extra hit there. I don't know if I have any more stands. What we're going to do is we're going to put the two golds. We're going to pull this one out. Put this one, scoot Mookie over. So we got, you know what? With that card right there, depending on what our auto is, I think the jumbos still take it, but that Ryan Ritter gives jumbo a run for their money right there. But we'll see what we get out of here. All right, let's see. There's Francisco Lindor Profiles. Let's see, that should be the base. Ellie De La Cruz, 1991. All right, okay. All right. So we got a Sandglitter, Chris Bubik. And then we got a green Brewer, and that's going to be Anthony Siegler. I don't know much about this guy. Anthony Siegler, numbered out of 99. So it is a rookie, numbered 99. Sorry, Roman Anthony, you're coming down. And you're going that auto versus this auto. I'll take this one every day. It isn't the huge name, huge rookie. Little ding on the top corner there. Nothing crazy. I have to look into him a little bit. He's a second baseman. If you guys know much about him, let me know in the comments. But hey, overall it was a fun rip. I'm gonna give it to the jumbos, but you know what? The hobby boxes did come in clutch at the end with that Ryan Ritter rookie team border logo for the Rockies. And then we did pull that auto. So let's just review the hits real quick. We'll do the hobby first. We got Mookie Betts, 1991 game used memorabilia. We got this Zach Maxwell rookie pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds on the Baseball Stars autograph card. Chase Burns out of 99 for the Cincinnati Reds. Like I said, Ryan Ritter, Colorado Rockies team border card. They're not numbered, but they are a short print. And then we got our two golds, Chris Bubik and Bradley Rodriguez. And then jumbo. The two numbered, the relic and the auto, takes it. And then we got a second relic. Barry Larkin, game used memorabilia out of 150. So that's going to be on the blue. We got Matt McLean, Cincinnati Reds yellow, I guess, out of 399. We got Clayton Kershaw on the sand glitter. We got a Washington Nationals team card on the gold sand glitter out of 50. I don't think I did the Teoscar yet, but we got Teoscar base game used memorabilia on the bat there. No number, not numbered. Garrett Crochet on the gold out of 2026. And then Anthony Siegler, rookie auto, 1991 auto out of 99. So, like I said, it was a fun rip. The Jumbo Hobbies took it. They had the edge. As always, if you like this video, please continue to support this channel and subscribe. Thank you.